Good morning. Good morning, lovely people. Good morning, lovely people. Say hello to our friend. He is healed. I hope everybody's doing well. I'll tell you what, last night was a bit of a dark night of the soul once again for myself. We must be going through a lot of changes right now. Just that's how it feels. A lot of self-realizations, a lot of changes, a lot of internal moments that have been challenging to deal with nonetheless. Well, hope everybody's doing well regardless. It's a new day, all right? Fresh new day, new experiences. We enjoy on today, on this morning. Let's go ahead and get right into a daily message. And let's see what the Quran has to say. Our little friend feeling so much better. All right, let us begin, ladies and gentlemen. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Okay. All right, so we've read this before. We've read, well, maybe not these specific lines. This is from Surah 51, Adh-Dhariyat, with the winds that scatter. I know we've read this surah before, and we've read sections of this narrative before, perhaps in another surah. But this is Abraham's story when the angels come to him and tell him that he's going to have a child. Abraham and Sarah. And so here we go. I have line 28 and line 29. Let me go ahead and write this out here. Adh-Dhariyat, the winds that scatter. Okay, so we have line 28 reading. When they did not eat, he conceived a fear of them. They said, "Fear not," and they gave him glad tidings of a son endowed with knowledge. But his wife came forward, laughing aloud. She smote her forehead and said, "A barren old woman." All right. So this is that shock that we discussed. Sarah, how she was in a little bit of a shock. She became almost delirious. All right. She became in disbelief. See here. And then we also are talking about the strangeness of the angels and how it did instill fear in Abraham. But they were quick, the angels were quick to sense the fear that Abraham had and to reassure him that everything is okay and to not be afraid. So sometimes this happens. We have rational and irrational fears, all right? And we are awaiting, or sometimes we're not expecting somebody to just come and say, "It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. Do not be afraid. Fear not," as quoted here in this line. Fear not. It's all going to be okay. Okay, so we have Abraham himself experiencing a weird interaction with these angels, not knowing, exactly who or what they're doing, who they are, but having some kind of deep reverence for them that is almost instilling a little bit of fear. So how many times, of course, none of us have gone through maybe this exact experience, right? But how many times have we been in a situation where we just have like a slight fear, when maybe it feels unnatural, maybe we shouldn't be there, maybe we shouldn't be doing what we're doing, but that little fear is there. All right, so it's just something to think about. But at the end of this, right, Abraham is given good news. He's given good news. He's given amazing news, considering his age at this time and considering Sarah's age at this time. She went through her whole life not being able to conceive until very, very old, okay? She went through her whole life. So, of course, when she heard that, right, she wasn't 100% in the conversation, but she was about and kind of eavesdropping just a little bit. And when she heard that, she was in utter shock and disbelief. She's like, what is this? So you ever have your family member tell you something, right? They tell you something and you just don't believe them. You don't believe them. It sounds ridiculous, right? Maybe it's your spouse, some member of your family, they tell you something and you're just in disbelief. So with this, we can learn from Abraham and Sarah and just go ahead, and it's okay. Even if you fear that little twinge of fear, make sure that you get that reassurance that everything is going to be okay. And move forward with confidence. Move forward, as I say, confidence, right? Move forward with confidence. Move forward with courage. And have that trust, have that faith, and have that belief. I guess very important in a time like today, I would say. Things seem hard to believe. Just in everyday life, things are hard to believe. The things that we witness, the things that come up on the news or in social media, hard to believe. But we are in a very special time, I will say that. We are in a very special time. I came forward, laughing aloud. She smote her forehead. And said, a barren old woman. Okay? So this is just a very simple message to move away from disbelief. Away from disbelief and progress with confidence and trust. Even in the most uncertain, frightening, shocking times. Okay? This is literally the time we're in now. Okay? It's uncertain. It's a little bit frightening. Shocking, right? Things that we see and experience, witness. It's a little shocking. But move forward with progress, I should say. Progress with confidence and trust. Confidence and trust. And any fear, any uneasiness, anything that is unsettling within us will dissipate. Okay? As long as we tap into our confidence and to our trust in these angels that are all around us, informing us and telling us, in the Lord Himself, informing us and telling us, fear not. Okay, fear not. Everything is going to be okay. And it does really align with the last few themes over these past few weeks, I would say. Fear not. Okay? Yes. I was hit myself with a lot of shock. But it's almost as if the shock progressed over a few years. When I was first hit with a shocking revelation, I didn't feel really anything associated to it. Maybe a little bit of excitement, maybe a little bit of surprise. A light wave of emotion came with the shocking revelation. But as I've progressed, right, and I handled the first situation well, I'm getting more and more revelation, okay, more wisdom and more knowledge, that is even more shocking than the first, because I handled the first experience well. I will say now, I'm really coming to know and process everything truthfully and rightfully, and it's weighing a bit heavier on me at this time. It's weighing a bit heavier. I'm trying to discover more, trying to understand more, and with that seeking that's going on, it's becoming just like how Sarah's feeling, kind of laughing aloud, shocked, right? Smoting her forehead, or whatever this smote means. Hold on. Smote definition, strike with a firm blow. Okay, so really like going like this, like, oh, I can't believe it, right? That's honestly how I've been feeling, just kind of like with certain things. All right, but we stay in this confidence, okay? Stay in the confidence. Trust the process. Trust that everything is working out as it should be, as planned, as you like and how you would imagine. Everything is working out in your favor. Trust that. Okay, move forward with confidence. I know it's a little tricky to navigate sometimes, and this message may not be for everybody, but it definitely is for somebody. Handle your situations with confidence and trust, and it's okay. You can experience a little bit of a hard blow, a little bit of shock. That's okay. As long as you move forward, pick yourself up, and keep progressing. Don't let that stop you. Don't move into disbelief. We want to move away from disbelief. God bless you guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds, and we are going over Esther after this. All right, bye-bye.